I don't know about you guys, but I feel like something is going to happen within the next 2 to 3 weeks. Like, I feel like something huge is going to happen because of all of the rumors, all of the theories that have been coming out in regards to Avengers Doomsday. And the biggest story that has came out in the past 3 days has been about Marvel releasing 4 different teaser trailers for Avengers Doomsday. It's been speculated that each teaser is going to be around a minute to 25 seconds long, so 80 to 90 seconds each, and they're going to slowly roll them out on a weekly basis. So most likely we'll be getting our first teaser trailer in the next week, which could be anytime between December 18th through the 19th. The second trailer will come out on December 25th through the 26th. The third trailer will come out between January 1st and 2nd, and then we have trailer 4 coming out anytime between January 8th through the 9th of January. Now what Marvel are planning to do is release these teaser trailers and attach it to Avatar Fire and Ash. And so if you are insane, if you are jobless or whatever, then yeah, go watch Avatar Fire and Ash one time per week until January 9th so you can see those 4 different teaser trailers. But here's the thing, I think that Marvel and Disney in general, they know that when something huge like this comes out and they're going to display it in theaters, they know damn well that eventually somebody, if not hundreds of thousands of people, are going to take out their phones and they're going to be recording what the teaser trailer is. Just go look at how fast the prologue for the Odyssey came out. Like, they released it 3 to 4 days ago and it's already on Twitter. The same thing is going to go on with the teaser trailers. Like, there is no reason for Marvel to think that they can just attach to Fire and Ash and not expect anybody to record these 4 different teaser trailers. Somebody is going to leak it, they're going to post it on YouTube, and that ultimately does conclude to one thing: Marvel are going to have to upload this in HD quality on YouTube. Is usually what they like to do. When they know that something has been leaked, when they know that an image has been shown that it should have never been shown, they're like, okay, if people are going to be watching this, you might as well just put it out in HD and in the best quality possible. And so they release it themselves earlier than expected. I expect the exact same thing to happen next week. So you might as well just release this before it gets attached to Avatar Fire and Ash and releases on December 17th. But then comes the next conversation that I do want to have with you guys. Why even release 4 different trailers? Like, why? Like, why be so complicated? Not in a bad way. I mean, like, why would Marvel do this? And why release it on a weekly basis? And many have been speculating that these 4 teaser trailers are going to be having different materials covering different perspectives from different teams. Meaning, in the first trailer, we could see an Avengers focused type of trailer. In the second teaser trailer, it could be Fantastic Four focused. In the third teaser trailer, it could be X-Men focused. And in the final one, could be Doctor Doom focused. And if you ask me, I love that idea. I love it. I love the fact that you can give us a different perspective on how these 4 different teams are going to be viewing the whole Doomsday event, especially when you show us Doctor Doom and his team and who is going to be included. I think that's really going to set up a lot and give a lot of clarity to the general audience on what this movie is going to be about. They're going to be going into this movie and say, okay, I understand now. I understand that there's 4 different groups. You have the Avengers, aka the Thunderbolts. You have the Fantastic Four in a different universe, the X-Men, the Fox X-Men in a different universe, and then you have Doctor Doom, who happens to be Robert Downey Jr. They're going to have complete understanding on what's going on. It makes total sense because, like, think about that, right? Like, can you imagine if they released one teaser trailer and you have those 4 different teams in one teaser trailer? Everybody's going to be assuming that they're all from the same world, when that is not the case. The whole premise and the whole idea about Doomsday is Doctor Doom going out there into the multiverse to stop incursions and to meet different variants. People have to get that concept. They have to get that idea because Marvel knows exactly what went on over the past 4 to 5 years. People have not been following on what's been going on through the MCU. Like, what is the main story? And so they're going to be setting the premise here through the trailers. It's brilliant. It makes total freaking sense in terms of whether we're going to be seeing different versions of Spider-Man or the MCU X-Men. I believe that whole thing is going to be set for Secret Wars. But as for Doomsday, it's going to be revolving around these 4 different teams. What's also going to really help the general audience to understand the setup of Doomsday is the fact that they have also made Doomsday as a direct sequel to Endgame. Really think about that. And it's brilliant coming from Marvel and the Russo brothers. Once again, they understand that the general audience do not have a clue on what has been going on in the MCU over the past 4 to 5 years. They want the people to understand understand. So what is the best way you can make them understand is to go back to the most popular movie Marvel have released, which is Endgame, and just say Doomsday is the continuation of Endgame that was released back in 2019. Everybody saw that. Everybody and their mama saw that. It also explains the reason why they're going to be releasing Avengers Endgame in September 2026, a re-release, so everybody can be reminded on what happened in that movie, like what events took place, because Doomsday is going to be starting exactly where Endgame ended. As a matter of fact, not only are they going to do that, but they're also going to include a brand new post-credit scene at the end of Avengers Endgame to really bridge the plots, and that is how they're going to be setting up Avengers Doomsday. Many have been questioning, okay, like how could this work? Like why would it be a sequel to Endgame? Like what are the connections there? And one of the key connections that everybody has been discussing, although it has not been confirmed, but it has been about how at the end of Endgame, Steve Rogers made the decision to live in the past with Peggy Carter, and that had huge ramifications. At the time when Endgame was shown back in 2019, we had no idea what this meant for the future. No idea, because we did not even know that Doctor Doom was going to be the villain and that there's going to be incursions, etc. Like we did not even know. But fast forward to 2025 and 2026, we know that when somebody goes into the past and they stay there, it causes different timelines, which in result causes incursions. Steve Rogers deciding to live with Peggy Carter did create branch timelines, and Doom looked at that whole situation and said, this was never supposed to happen. This is BS. Now there's incursions going on and I want to resolve it. And he's going to be blaming Steve Rogers at the same time for causing the multiversal destruction. So just imagine a moment in Avengers Doomsday where it starts with Dr. Doom transporting himself to a moment where we see Steve Rogers and Peggy Carter together dancing inside the house, exactly where Endgame ended. And Dr. Doom just knocks on the door and he's like, we need to talk, right? We need to have a conversation because what you did here and what you're doing right now is not supposed to happen. And look at what happened. Look at the results. My family died, etc. Like, I don't know what the Russo brothers are going to be showing in terms of like the exact details, but it is going to be something like that. And there has been a lot of questions on what's going to happen with Loki, because if Dr. Doom really has this much say on where to go during different timelines, what are his intentions? What does he want to do? Who is he going after? Like the fact that he wants to go out there and attack Steve Rogers. Doesn't Loki have a say on this? Because Loki is the one who became the god of stories, somebody who sustains the timelines. Like, doesn't he have a say? Can he just block Dr. Doom? Can he just erase him? Can he do anything? And it has been said that Loki will be replacing the Beyonder to really simplify the whole story. It's really possible that Loki knows exactly what is going on. He just can't literally interfere with anything because he is giving everybody free will to do whatever they do want. But the fact that he has similar powers to the Beyonder, we know exactly how this whole game might play out. Loki might end up becoming the target for Doom, and Doom is going to want to absorb the power of Loki and create Battleworld. There was a report that came out a few months ago, around the time when Deadpool Wolverine was releasing, and they were saying that one of the biggest implications of the story of Doomsday is Loki will be the MacGuffin, and he is going to be that person that everybody's going to want to go after. There's going to be potential characters that are going to want to defend Loki from him getting harmed by Dr. Doom. Maybe Deadpool, maybe Wolverine, maybe Sylvie, but Dr. Doom will go after Loki next. I'm assuming that Dr. Doom is going to want to go after like so many people at this point, like Steve Rogers, maybe even Tom Holland, Spider-Man, Loki himself, because he has the power of the Beyonders. But there will be a point in this big story between Doomsday and Secret Wars where Dr. Doom is going to be stealing the power of Loki. I don't think they're going to be killing off Loki. I don't think that Doom is going to successfully like wipe him out, because they have already played that game in Avengers Infinity War. It would be kind of stupid for the Russo brothers to repeat the exact same story and have Loki die 4 to 5 times already. I think that Dr. Doom is going to achieve his goal, take the powers of Loki, go after his revenge against Steve Rogers, and just be successful in the whole thing that leads towards Secret Wars. But let me know in the comment sections down below, are you going to go and watch Avatar 4 different times just to watch 4 different freaking teaser trailers? I'm not going to do that. I know for a fact Marvel will release this on YouTube, and whenever that does happen, we'll be talking about it here in this YouTube channel. That is going to be wrapping up today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one.